This is DashboardSymbols.com. As an EV driver, there are countless times that I find myself face to face with how little the average person knows about electric driving, and particularly about charging. And it might well seem mysterious to the uninitiated, so we've set out here to simplify the charging process. Whether or not it makes a difference to the wider world, we may never know, but it's worth a try. Like charging your phone, at first blush, the car just needs to be plugged in. Unlike your phone, however, there are 3 levels of charging. In effect, they move from slow to fast. The first 2 levels can be done at home, and descriptions of all 3 are next. Level 1. This level requires only a standard 110 or 120 volt plug found in your home or apartment. A grounded adapter, like the one shown, will have been supplied with the car. Charging at level 1 adds only 3 to 4 miles of range per hour of charging. Level 2. This level can use a standard 220 or 240 volt outlet, like the one you have available for a household clothes dryer, and adds range at 15 to 20 miles per hour of charging. This is a superior option, easily filling, quote-unquote, your car overnight, and the adapter, likely supplied with the car, is shown here. However, we recommend having a charging station set up at your home, as there are many federal and state government incentives available that can be taken advantage of currently. The stations will allow for additional programming to take advantage of lower electricity rates. The car itself can likely do this as well, but the station setup will avoid the hassle of unplugging your dryer. Note that there are public level 2 chargers available in some municipalities intended for shoppers or restaurant goers to charge while shopping or eating. They might even be free. The results will only be 20 to 30 miles of range added in most cases. Level 3. These are fast-charging public networks using direct current and is not something available for setup at home. These stations can add up to nearly 900 miles of range per hour of charging, depending on both what the car will allow and what the charge station can supply. Further, the chargers are specifically tied to charging standards set by manufacturers, but in the majority of cases you will spend roughly 30 minutes charging to 80% charge. Please check out the video linked at the end to check out why you should actually stop at 80% at one of these stations. Note that when we talk of adding range at nearly 900 miles per hour, as you see in the Edmunds chart, it does not mean you can get to 900 miles of range. Likely as not, you're charging for less than half that time. There are 3 standards. CHAdeMO, which roughly translates to charge for moving, CCS, which is the combined charging system, and NACS, the North American charging standard. We'll ignore the first one, which was developed in Japan, and you should as well in deciding on a purchase, as it is used only by a handful of manufacturers, has only a small charging network, and is being superseded. Due to simplicity, lighter weight cabling, and an extensive network, the NACS standard, a Tesla creation, is slowly being adopted by nearly all auto manufacturers selling vehicles here in the U.S. However, be absolutely sure the connectors on the car are correct if you choose something other than a Tesla and wish to use its network. The CCS standard does have a significant and useful charging network from a number of suppliers, most notably Electrify America, and is used currently by the majority of non-Tesla auto manufacturers. There is no reason to shy away from a vehicle using these level 3 chargers. Further, some Tesla stations have been adapted to charge CCS-supplied cars, but they are few and far between currently. Just know that the vast majority of us do only local driving, and the easiest and most efficient means of charging is with a level 2 station set up at home. You'll never need to pump gas again, never be overcharged for an oil change again, and will always leave home with a full tank. For other helpful automotive videos, generally covering push-button or keyless start cars and key fobs and other technology, look for more from us here on YouTube, subscribe to this channel, or go to DashboardSymbols.com.